Hi YouTube world, hi subscribers. I wanted to make this another fun video for you guys. I did a 99-cent store haul. By the way, happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm in my green. Love being Irish. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to show you guys what I got. I actually spent almost $80, so it was truly a haul. And sorry if my voice sounds funny. I've been having this weird cough and a little bit of a runny nose. I don't know if I picked something up from work or just from like my crazy work schedule. Just not feeling 100%, but I did want to show you guys what I got. I'm super excited. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to show you guys, I tried to lay out everything on the bed so you guys could see I did get a ton of stuff. Obviously, if you're spending $80 at the 99-cent store, you should have a lot of products, so I'm just going to show you. Okay, so it kind of just basically covers my whole bed, or guest bed. So I got a lot of different stuff. I tried to like group things in categories. So this is all like decorative kind of stuff that I got. Some outdoor stuff. I got kitchen stuff, and then cleaning like products, and then I got automotive stuff, and then I got a ton of food stuff, and then I also got a couple beauty products. Okay, so anyway, let me go through each thing, and I did want to tell you guys what's different. I haven't been to the 99-cent store in a while, and if you guys haven't either, there's like been a couple changes that I wanted to tell you about. So first of all, I don't know if it's because I live in like the hood or what, but my 99-cent store now has carts that you have to pay a quarter to use. So that's something new. Excuse me, because before when I went to the 99-cent store, you never had to pay for the carts before, but now I'm noticing you do have to pay a quarter. Which luckily I had in my purse, because as you can see I got a lot of stuff. And the other thing that's different is it's not really the 99-cent store anymore. Somebody that was in the store kept complaining on their cell phone to whoever they were talking to, saying more like the $5 store, you know, anymore, because there was the majority of things that I got 55 items, and I only spent $78. So if you do the math, most of the stuff I got was under $1, and a lot of the drink products that I got was only 79 cents, like less than $1. But obviously some stuff was like $2, or one or two things I got was $3 or $4. That's why my total came to $78, even though I only got 55 items, plus, you know, there's tax as well. But mostly, I think I got a great deal. I still feel like the 99-cent store is good if you're on a budget, and you're just looking for stuff that's not too expensive. I still feel like you can find a lot of good deals there, and that it's worth it overall. Okay, so let me show you guys what I got. So there was a bunch of like cute decorative stuff, and most of the things that were decorative tended to be a little more expensive than the rest of the stuff you can find there. But in my opinion, I think it's worth it. So I got this cute decorative fake plant at the 99-cent store. This one, let me see how much it was. Sorry. That one was I can't find it. Okay, this one was one of the more expensive items, so this was actually $3, but to me it's worth it. I like that it has like this cute design on it. It has like little pebbles inside, So it's not like, it looks kind of expensive to me. Like, I'd probably pay up to $5 for this. And it really goes with my kitchen, because or not kitchen, but my dining room area is like pineapple themed. So to me, it kind of reminds me of a pineapple at the top. So, and I just think the colors go really good in that room. So I got this. And then I also got this welcome friends sign. And again, I think this was like $2, I want to say. And I thought this would go really cute in my dining room also, because I have a bunch of pineapples in that room. And pineapples are a symbol for welcome. Back when Christopher Columbus was first coming to America, that was like a sign of welcoming to the pilgrims that were coming over, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I thought this was really cute, and it definitely goes in the dining room as well. So I think this sign's really cute, and you can hang it up easily. It's got this rope at the top to hang on. And then I got this wall clock for my office. This was $4. Again, one of the more expensive items. And even though it was $4 to me, it's worth it because it goes with my office. I have like a globe in there that looks very much like this. It's kind of a small clock. It's 9.8 inches in diameter, but my office is kind of small, so it goes in there perfect. I still have to put batteries in it. It didn't come with batteries, but I'll let you guys know how that turns out, but I think it'll be fine. Another decorative thing I got was this ampersand sign, and I think this is so cute. Again, it doesn't come with batteries. I think most of the stuff at the 99-cent store, you're going to have to purchase batteries separate. But look how cute it is when it lights up. Sorry, with the light on my camera, it's kind of blinding. It's not that bright, guys. It looks like radioactive here, but it's just kind of more like a nightlight. I'm going to turn that off. It's more like a nightlight, and it goes really good in our guest bedroom because I painted a couple letters with me and my husband's initials, and then I put this in the middle, and it's not only decorative, but it's also like a little nightlight in that room, so that's really cute. And then going along with back to my office, I got this cute little owl, which was like, I think this was only $1, and I think this is really cute. I have a bunch of owl stuff on my bookshelves in my office, and I think it just goes along with that. I'm not sure why he has like a Buddha belt or something, but it's almost so ridiculous that it's cute. I don't know. I just like it. To add to my collection of owls in that room. Then I also got this really cute sign. It says Home Sweet Home on it, and I think it goes really good in this room. As you can tell, this room I kind of have like a dragonfly theme, like a bug kind of theme, so I like that it had the butterflies on it, and the colors go with this room. See, I kind of have like tealish, girly type of theme, so I thought this went great for $1. And then I also got for my living room, I have a big vase, and I've got like decorative stuff. Oh my god, I can't think of the word, but decorative kind of things coming out of it. Oh my god, I can't think of what to call it. But anyway, this was one of the things I got. I think it's really pretty. It's got this pretty gold color with glitter on the ends, and it looks expensive even though it isn't. And it goes really good with the other things that are coming out of the vase that are kind of like vine-like. And I also have like leaves, other stuff like this, and it goes really good in there. I also got along the same lines these for that vase as well, and it came in a bundle, but I didn't realize how many things I already had coming out of the vase, and this was almost too much. So I'm actually gonna probably donate those. They came in like a big bundle, and I didn't realize how much stuff I have already coming out of that vase, and it's just too much. So I am gonna just donate that. But the good thing is, hey, I only spent, $1 or $2, so who cares? Out of, the $80 that I spent. Not a big deal. Then I also got this picture frame. I just took my diploma out, so if it looks kind of crazy, that's why. I don't have it pinned down. But it looks really good for a diploma because it comes with this paper inside that has a nice border for your diploma to go in the center of it. It is kind of cheap. You can tell, like the backing just has like cardboard and then these like cheap little things to make it go down that might break over time. But for $1, I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna put my high school diploma in it. I'm not gonna put my college one or college ones in there. So I think it's fine. I like that it has that gold frame, which right here, like this gold border, which makes it look more expensive than it really is. Yeah, and then I got, for our yard, I got these solar powered lights that are supposed to go in and have it set up to 6 hours of light power, and then at the bottom they have these spikes that make it easy to go into the yard. I haven't used them yet. I'm gonna let you guys know how that goes, but I got 4 of them and they were $2 each. But I think that they don't look cheap. Like, they're pretty big. Some of the other ones that were only $1 I think did look kind of cheap, but for another $1 I think it's worth it to get these ones because they look like they could be $5 or more, and you can see it's got the solar paneled at the top. So we'll see how those look and how easy they go on the ground. I'll let you guys know. Then I got a bunch of these glass containers from the dollar store. These were also one of the more expensive items. So they were $2 each. But to me, I feel like they're the perfect size. I usually just make most of my food just for myself, and so I usually always have leftovers. And I don't like putting my leftovers into Tupperware because of, one, plastic is so bad for the environment. I don't want to keep buying plastic and contributing to that. And number 2, mostly just for health. I don't think it's good to be microwaving stuff in plastic. I don't know. That's what my mom always told me, and I kind of believe that. Call me crazy, but I don't think it's good to be microwaving in plastic because they've done studies that, I don't know, over years, if you're constantly doing that, I think the studies have found it might be linked to cancer. So whatever. I'm a big proponent of trying to be natural and healthy, so I figure it's better to reheat foods in glass. And these are microwave and oven safe. They're dishwasher safe, and I just think they're a better idea than using plastic or, saran wrapping something in a bowl. I don't think it stays as fresh as in a container with a lid. So I got like 4 of those. I got one with this green top, also $2. Just different shape, I guess. And then I got a pack of these dishcloths. It was $2 for that. And yeah, it comes with 6 or so. I think this color goes really good in my kitchen because I have like a blue backsplash, and this color goes really good with that. And then I got these scouring pads for $1, and I think that scouring pads are a good thing to get at the Dollar Tree or 99-cent store because I don't really use these that much before I throw them away. So why am I going to spend $5? In my opinion, I think it's kind of gross or that you get a lot of germs on these. So I only use them for like a month, maybe less, before I throw them away and grab a new one. As soon as it starts looking too germy or whatever, I throw them away. So why am I going to spend, $5 or whatever on these? So I think they're a good deal from the dollar store. Then I got one of these, which again, I think that's, upside down. I think these are another good deal that you can always get at the dollar store, is getting these like throwaway containers. Now, I know I just said about the environment. No, they're not the best thing for the environment. I know that. But every once in a while, you're invited to a dinner or a friend's house, and you have to take like a casserole, and this is something that makes your dish load a lot easier. Or if you don't have a glass container, this is really nice to take with, and then you don't have to worry about, not forgetting to take your glass container home with you. You just leave this at your guest's house. I feel like these always are handy to have around. And they're also nice if you made too much food, to put your leftover casserole or whatever in this, saran wrap it, and put it in the freezer for later. Okay, something else I got was this Fresh Sensations by Arm & Hammer, and this is supposed to help with carpet odor. So you sprinkle some of this down and then you vacuum up. This is Island Mist, and I feel like Arm & Hammer is just a decent brand, like cleaning brand and stuff. So that's why I got it. I'm just gonna open this. So it does have a good smell, I think. It does smell like beachy, and it is fairly strong, so I feel like this will do the job. I've heard people complaining about some carpet odor powders, like baking soda powders that they've used that like the scent didn't last. But this one I think would. I'll let you guys know. I'll try it out and let you guys know. But yeah, it kind of smells like pineapple and like the beach or something to me. So it smells like how it says, Island Mist. We'll see how good that works. I don't know. And then I got these laundry crystals. So they're similar to like those Boost, like the name brand ones, but the dollar store version. So see how this smells here. It smells pretty good. It smells similar to Gain, and I think that's what they were trying to achieve because it looks a lot like the Gain detergent bottle, like with the green and the yellow. So it smells pretty good. I'll see how good it lasts in the laundry. By the way, I did just get Gain laundry detergent, and I'm like obsessed with it. It's not as expensive as Tide, but I feel like the scent really is powerful, and it smells really good on my clothes. So I know it's a little more expensive than Arm & Hammer or All or Purex, but I feel like it was worth it in my opinion. Okay, and then I also got this, it's called Rinso Heavy Duty Scrubbing Brush with Handle. So this I got mostly for cleaning my toilet, which is kind of disgusting, but anyway, it looks like this. It's got a special handle and like hard bristles, and I thought that this would be good for getting on those hard to reach spots in your toilet, like up towards the toilet bowl rim. I'm kind of a clean freak, so I hate when it is like hard to get to those areas at the toilet. So I thought that would be good, and I actually did try it out. And I think it did work well for the dollar that it costs to get to those hard areas to clean on your around your toilet bowl rim or whatever. But you could use it to clean other things too, like your kitchen or whatever. And then I got a couple air fresheners for my car. So I got this one for my husband, and it's the Ocean Breeze scent. And then I got this one, which I don't know why they were like the same price, because, well, they both says it says that both of them last for up to 30 days, so maybe that's why. But this one seems a lot bigger to me than this one. Like, if you look at them, I don't know. Maybe this one's a little bit deeper or something. But I haven't smelled that one yet. But I can tell you that this one smells really good. It was the last one, so I figured it must be good if there was only one left. So I went and bought this one. And it does really smell like strawberries. I put it in my car over the last couple of days, and it really did freshen up my car smell. I eat a lot in my food. I eat a lot in my car on the way to work, and so my car smells like fast food normally. But this helps cover up any car odors, in my opinion. So this is worth the $1, I think. Anyways. And some other car stuff. I got 2 of these car seat pockets. And they look like this when you pull them out of the package. So they have like a shell design on the top. And then they can hold like a bunch of stuff inside. And I got this for my car because when I'm done with work, I have so much crap in my pockets, for lack of a better term. And like from work, like I have tape, I have, alcohol swabs, I've got my pulse ox, I've got scissors, I've got my watch, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't really have anywhere good to put them in my car. I have a little car, and I only have a couple of, like, places on the dashboard to shove stuff. And then what was happening was everything was kind of falling out of that stuff, those pockets in the dashboard as I was driving, and it was really annoying. So I got 2 of these to kind of shove all my work stuff, my work pens, blah, 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 into. And so far, I really like them. They do fit in between the seat and the gear stick, like it shows in the picture. And they do actually hold a lot. And I don't know, I like them a lot so far. I think they're very handy. And it was only $2 for 2, and it comes with 2 of these. And it's also good, I guess, if you're losing a lot of stuff in your car. If you drop things a lot like me, it catches them so it doesn't fall in between that annoying spot in between your car seat and where the gear is, and you can't reach that stuff. What else did I buy? So I bought this tape measure. I feel like whenever I go to measure furniture, whatever, I can never find my tape measure. So I feel like you can never have too many of these. So I got this for $2. I'm mostly only telling you guys prices on the stuff that was more than $1, just so you guys are aware of some things that are more expensive than you might think they are, or what the 99-cent store used to have. I also got a bunch of these super glue. Well, cut 2 of these. And the reason why is I feel like, why would you spend a lot on super glue? Because usually it's only good for one application before the rest of the container dries up. So I feel like this is another good thing to always just buy at the dollar store, have on hand, because I feel like you always need super glue for something that's fallen off or broke or whatever. So I always pick this up usually when I'm at the dollar store. Same thing with, I feel like, car air fresheners and stuff. Like, just buy them at the dollar store. Why would you spend a lot of money on an air freshener for your car? I don't know. Okay, something else I bought was like a pack of these microfiber cleaning cloths. And it came, I think, with like 6 or 5 in a pack. And I thought this would be really good for cleaning my car. My car's red and black, so it matches my car and it's super soft. A lot of people love the microfiber cloths for cleaning, so I figured why not give it a shot. I did already, as you can tell, start dusting the inside of my car, and I feel like it did catch a lot of the dust. And it is machine washable, it says, so you can reuse it. Just wash it separately because, as you can tell, it's very bright. It will probably bleed onto other clothes or items in the washer. Okay, some other stuff I got. So I'll show you guys the beauty products I got. So I'm wearing one right now. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but I do have a hair clip in. I got a pack of 4 of these hair clips for $1. I think they're great if you have short hair, or you're too busy to do a lot with your hair, or your hair styling is kind of inadequate like me. You can put one of these in your hair and it makes it look like you actually took time or effort even though you didn't. So I like these. They're great for getting hair out of your face when you're at work or whatever. Then I got 2 of these Maybelline Color Jolt lip paint, and I really like these. I feel like if you're at the dollar store, some of the makeup is sketchy and might not be worth it, but if you see something that is name brand, usually I feel like that's a steal at the dollar store. So I love the Maybelline makeup brand anyway, so when I seen these, I was like, oh, let me buy a couple of these once I seen them. And I actually really like both of these. I got 2 of them. One in Berry Naughty. And then I got another one in Never Bare. And the colors really do kind of look like how it looks on the package. I'm going to show you guys real quickly what one of the colors looks like. Put this down for a second. So the applicator inside is kind of sorry for blinding you with that light. Oh man. Okay, the applicator is kind of spongy. If you guys can see that, the color comes out and then it kind of goes around the sponge. But when it first comes out, you gotta kind of squeeze it a couple times before the actual color does come out of this onto the sponge. Kind of like some concealers are like that. So if you guys can see, the color is very similar to the packaging. Put some on here. So it's a very pretty light pink color. And I just think it's pretty. It's kind of in between like a lipstick and a gloss. It is a little shiny. It's not really matte necessarily, but it does have a lot of pigment, I think, to it for a gloss. So it's kind of like in between a lipstick and a gloss. That's the first color. Let me show you the other color. Gotta wipe that color off real quick and show you guys. I'm going to show you guys the other color, which is the Berry Naughty is the color. So again, it's got that sponge applicator and the color is very similar to the bottle or packaging. And again, it's very pigmented, but I feel like it's pretty. Like, it's not obnoxious or anything. So that's the berry color. It looks a little more darker, but I think because I put on this one first, it's coming out a little lighter than what it actually is. But just to give you guys an idea. Okay. Anyway. Alright, and then I got this pink basket for $1. Another great buy at dollar stores or 99 cents is storage containers for keeping things organized in your house and easy to find and organized. I definitely recommend buying dollar store containers. Who's gonna know that it's only $1? And I just love buying these anytime I go to the dollar store. I feel like I can always use an extra container to organize stuff. So I got this for my bathroom, and it's perfect for holding like my contacts, contact solution, eye drops, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I think this is cute and girly. And then I got a bunch of different like food items. Some of them I haven't tried yet, but I'll tell you what I have tried. So I got this edamame lightly salted. It's a healthy snack. So I don't know if that's clear or not, but it's 130 calories. It does have some iron, 10%, and 12 grams of protein, which is actually pretty good. It is gluten-free. I love buying like different snacks to try out at the dollar store or 99 cents. That's healthy, and so these ones I did try. They are really good. I like that they're a little bit salty, and if you like edamames, definitely check these out for $1. Then I got a bunch of these sparkling ice drinks, which I've had several times before. You can buy these at the grocery store, but they were only 70 cents at the 99-cent store, which I think is a good deal. And they have all different types of flavors, which I really like, because sometimes at my grocery store they don't have all the different flavors, but at the 99-cent store they had all different kinds. And for 70 cents, that's cheaper than what it is at the grocery store sometimes. So, and then I got some tea. Oh, one more thing about these. I like these a lot because I feel like they're healthy. They have antioxidants and vitamins. They don't have sugar in them, but yet they taste sweet. So I don't really like the taste of water. I just don't. I know some people think that's ridiculous, but I really am one of those people who doesn't really like water. But this is a good way, if you're like me and don't like water, to stay hydrated, to not be consuming a ton of calories in your drinks, is check these out. Especially if you have like a sweet tooth like I do. These are really good. They taste to me like that magic water stuff they used to make back in the day, long time ago, and I really loved them, and then they stopped making them. Well, these are like the closest things I've been able to find. A lot of the flavored water stuff I don't like I don't know, some of the like bubbly water drinks I find disgusting. But I do like those a lot, the ice drinks. Also, talking about healthy stuff, I did get some of these Parrot coconut water. They have a lot of potassium, which is good, 287 milligrams. And a lot of people just rave about how good coconut water is for you. So I figured I'd give these a try. I haven't tried them yet, but I'll let you guys know what I think of them. Then I also got a couple of these V8 drinks. The spicy hot one I've never tried, but I did want to try it out because I like spicy stuff. And I got some of the regular original V8 ones in a can. I'm not a huge V8 person. It's kind of weird. Like, I love tomato soup, but to me, there's something about V8 that I'm not crazy about how it tastes. But if you like tomato soup and you don't like V8, what I've been doing is drinking V8 not cold, and to me that tastes more like tomato soup. And then I drink it with grilled cheese or mac and cheese, and it tastes very similar to tomato soup with your grilled cheese or whatever. So if you don't like V8, try it like that and you might like it. It might be tolerable for you if you try it like that. That's what I did, and it was okay. And the reason why I do like V8, even though I'm not crazy about the taste, is it is 100% vegetable juice, and it does have so much vitamin C in it. Only 70 calories, 2 full servings of vegetables. So that's why I drink it, even though I'm not crazy about the flavor. I also got pad thai chow mein, and I haven't tried this flavor yet, but I love like ethnic food, and I know this isn't really truly ethnic, but I do love all the other chow meins that I've tried, like the teriyaki ones, so I wanted to give this one a try because it reminds me of like something Indian, and I love Indian food, so I'll let you guys know how that is. Then I got vanilla wafers. My husband loves them. And they're really good with, like, if you make little cheesecakes, you can put these as the graham crust. That's what I like to do. Those were only $1. And then I got these Hungry Jacks. I've gotten these before. They're pretty good. They were $1 each. Which, some of the stuff you might be able to get cheaper at the grocery store. But while I was there, I was like, what the heck? Let me just pick it up. That's why I try not to get a ton of stuff from the dollar store that I can get at the grocery store, because usually it's cheaper at the grocery store if you add coupons or you buy in bulk. Sometimes it's cheaper, but for convenience sake, I did buy a couple stuff there that I could get at the grocery store. But a lot of these, like this, I don't know that I have this at my grocery store, or this, like, sometimes they have really interesting flavored stuff that you can't find at the grocery store that I think is worth it at the 99-cent store or at Dollar Tree. Then I got these for $1, cheesy scalloped potatoes. I feel like you can't go wrong with scalloped potatoes, really. And then I got this Eagle Mills buttermilk pancakes, which I like only spending $1 on, because a lot of times, at least for me, pancake mix, we won't use it a lot, and then it will go bad before it's used up. So I like that this is just like a small container, so we'll use it up and not spend $3 on a huge container and wind up wasting half of it. Then I picked up these veggie straws. Excuse me. And I thought these would be good. They're jalapeno flavored. Like, again, you can't really find these, like, elsewhere. And I do like veggie straws for a healthy snack. It's only 140 calories a serving. And it does have potassium in it. So I figured I'd go ahead and give this a shot. I do like spicy, a little bit of spice. And then I got these green peas salted, which I feel like I've gotten this or something similar in the past, and they were okay. These are 130 calories each serving, and they do have 4 grams of protein a serving, which is pretty good. And here's the thing, I feel like if you're trying to be healthy, your snacks should be healthy, because snacks are just supposed to be that, snacks. They're not supposed to be like you eat an entire bag of chips, which I feel like a lot of people do because their snack tastes so good. But if you stick to just snacks that are healthy, that don't necessarily taste like the best thing ever, that are just like, it's okay, then you're gonna stick to just that one serving size instead of eating the whole entire bag. So that's why I try to stick with healthy snacks, and I feel like the Dollar Tree and the 99-cent store are great for finding like unique flavors and cheap snacks that are healthy that you can't necessarily find elsewhere. And then I also got these, which are not healthy, but they're just so cute, and I did already eat some. They're little gummies, which, I mean, they're kind of healthy in that they're not a ton of calories, but they're these cute little bunnies, and I just couldn't resist. It's almost Easter time. And there wasn't a ton in the bag, or maybe I'm just telling myself that because I ate most of them already. But they're good. They're Haribo's, which is a good brand of gummy candy in my opinion. So they're not very healthy as far as nutritional value, but they don't have like a ton of fat in them. They don't have any fat actually, but they do have a lot of sugar. But to me, they're not the worst snack in the world. So, and then I got these beer nuts, which I've had them before. These are sweet and salty, so I do like these for a snack. They're somewhat healthy. This doesn't really have sugar in it, but it does have 10 grams of fat, which isn't necessarily the best, but it does have a lot of potassium and calcium. So it's gluten-free, low sodium, and I feel like it's an okay snack to eat once in a while. It's not the worst thing out there for you, that's for sure. Because I feel like nuts in general are very healthy for you. Although these might not be the healthiest nuts, peanuts usually are like kind of the least healthy nuts that you can have. But it's still better than eating a lot of other junk that's out there. So I've gotten these before. I do like them. Only $1. And then I got this soup, which I don't really see a lot of at the grocery store, and it just sounded good to me. Ham and bean soup. So I went ahead and got this for $1. Now what you'll notice is a lot of the cans at the dollar store are smaller sizes than what you can get at the grocery store, so not necessarily the best deal. And you have to look at that, like when you're at the dollar store, like it might be cheaper than what you can buy at the grocery store, but how big is the food? Because it might not be worth it if you actually think about it. But this one, I feel like I don't really see this at the grocery store, and I wanted to try it out for the flavor because I feel like it would taste pretty good, and I don't remember seeing this at the grocery store, so I just went ahead and bought it just to try it how it would taste. Okay guys, so I think I showed you guys everything. So once again, here's the food and drinks and all the junk and stuff I got at the grocery or at the 99-cent store. Let me know what you guys think, but I feel like I did a great haul. I got a ton of stuff for not that much, and that's what I love about the dollar store 99-cent store, is it makes you feel like you have a lot of money, even though you probably don't if you're like me and shop at the 99-cent store. But I feel like you can get a lot. A dollar truly stretches at the 99-cent store or the Dollar Tree store or Family General. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. I will try to give like an empties another video, like rating the stuff that I got. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like content like this, don't forget to subscribe, and please leave me comments, questions below. Till next time, bye guys.